So let's start at the beginning. The fucking intro, or the fucking thing that played at the start. The 2D, 3D thing. You know when like they did some of the animation in 2D and some of the animation in 3D,
Yes.
and the 3D stuff looks gross, and it looks even worse when you see it with the 2D. Do you agree with me or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying the 2D's bad too, or
No, the 2D's alright. It's just that mixed with the 3D, it's like switching from one to the other really fast.
yeah?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
It's obviously like budgetary concerns, right? Because it's not like it's impossible to do like all those full range of like motions with animation because it's been done before and right, but
But it's a
e-
pain in the
even
ass.
e- eh, even though they still have to do like do that for multiple songs, yeah, it's still kind of like it,
Well,
it doesn't hide the fact that it's like fucking ugly as shit.
the thing is, it's with like it's always with like huge like panning shots or like when they pan down. It's stuff that you're
Yeah.
definitely able to do. But yeah, it's something that you're definitely able to do. Uh, in 2D.
Hmm.
It's just that like it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, but
So they just put some 3D
it's not,
models and just fucking dance them around. You
and
know.
it's not like some dumbass like small like production company though. It's Sunrise.
I don't have any standard to know
S-
like.
S- Sunrise is basically like they license all the shit, including like Gundam.
Well, yeah, okay.
It's basically
If they own Gundam, then yeah. All right, and then no, the part that I did like is like so they have a bunch of songs, right?
yeah,
And in the songs, it gives you like the translation in English, but it also
yeah,
gives you the translation so you can pronounce it in Japanese,
yeah,
so you can sing along.
yes.
So you're not really experiencing it unless you're singing along. Did you sing along?
No,
No.
no.
Yeah. Okay. No, I mean neither did I. I don't know. Didn't want anyone to burst into my
I
room and say, "Hey, what's
want to
up?"
sing this.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of the music though? Just like in general.
Eh, that's not my type. Or well, the no, I do like the instrumental stuff that plays in the background. Like it's just so over the top and like ridiculous. Like um, I don't know. I wrote down that there's like the main character is just like is really sad at some point, and then some
Yeah,
like piano music from nowhere just starts like playing the saddest tune in the whole world.
yeah,
It's ridiculous.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I wasn't like paying too much attention to the lyrics of
yes,
the song. It seemed like really cheesy, like pop, whatever.
yeah.
Let's see.
So that's
there was the stereotypical eating noise. Did you hear that? I don't know. It's like you know, that's how all anime characters
I
eat.
know that's just like background noise to me.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. You don't notice it because you're always like watching so
it's
many animes.
yeah.
But like, no one eats like that. So you get that one. So there's let's talk about the characters, I guess. So you
What do you
got
mean What do you mean characters?
I don't know the stupid tropes or whatever. You got the main character, the red head. No,
Yeah,
you can tell who's going to be a main character because they have a different hair color than all the other main characters.
yeah,
You've got um, except I think you have two characters with black hair. I don't know.
yeah. But they're main characters because the camera's specifically on them,
Well, yeah, of
and
course.
it's she's with the main character.
No, but I can tell that the blonde character is going to be a main character because her hair is differently colored. You know, she has
Yeah,
blonde hair, and no one else in the whole show has blonde hair.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
So, um, and so the redhead, the real main character, like the chick with the orange hair, right?
yeah,
Uh, Honoka. I don't know. She's she's a big baby. She's a big Dumbo.
yeah.
Uh, I don't know. Is the audience supposed to project onto her? It's like, yeah,
I,
oh,
I and it's not like it's a projection, but her fucking motivations are like all over the place, right? Like she first says like she doesn't want the school to close down because she doesn't want to do all the dumb transfer shit, like the paperwork and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Then all like the main three cast says that like, yeah, I like this school, and it just cuts to another scene.
Yeah.
Then she fucking looks at her mom's photos, and they're all just like her mom when she was in high school and went to that school.
Yeah.
And it's just like random and happy pictures, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
is is that why you want to save the school? It's.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know, man. I guess.
it's yeah. That part's really weird, though. I mean,
Yeah, and then I'm having trouble getting like a personality grasp on the other two, like her friends, right? So
yeah,
Red has the big Dumbo, the main
yeah,
character, the and yeah, I
yeah.
agree that like their motivations are not like super tied to. I mean, like okay, so she's really sad about the school closing,
Mm-hmm.
but she bursts into tears when she has to eat a food that she's tired of, right?
Yeah.
Like she's emotional about a lot of things.
Yes. Very.
So, but okay, and then you've got like the dark haired one who, at first doesn't want.
Anything you did with it.
Yeah, but then she like
Yumi.
fantasizes about.
Yeah.
I don't know the characters' names. Yeah, but then she fantasizes about like the fucking I don't know, Love Arrow Go. You know,
Yeah.
remember that part?
It's some like cringy ass shit that she knows but wants to do anyway.
Yeah.
Which is relatable, I guess.
And I love that they had to like have another character next to her to
Mm.
tell us that like she is good at like she misses a shot, right?
Mm.
And then another character shows up and says, "You don't usually miss shots."
Oh, I mean, I think that part's okay because like we don't know if she's good. We assume that she's good, but we don't really know if she's good at archery, right?
Yeah, but seeing like her reaction to missing would have been
Yeah.
enough, right? Like I don't know. I feel like it's already communicated by the fact that they're not. She's in archery club and she's I don't
Mm.
know. I got a vibe of good at archery from her by her stance.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. She had a good
I mean,
archery
she is
stance.
this like the stereotypical like fucking well off and well raised girl, right? But
Yeah, but
I don't think that was like
they're private school students. They're all pretty much like that.
no. No, it's a fucking anime school. Like it's like the most diverse as Japan can get, right?
Well, it's diverse in hair color, that's for sure.
Yeah, diverse.
I don't know.
It's not like actual schools where it's literally just the same people from like the same like income level or lower, right?
Oh, you think we're gonna see some poor people at some point?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, guess the poor person. I think the other what's a hair color with the
Uh,
green ribbon?
I
It's
don't
just
know. Like there's
it's just like a weird shade of like gray and green.
I saw a lot of gray, not a lot of green. I don't know.
It's like the main trio, the
Yeah,
last main trio.
yeah, and then I don't
And
really have a good grasp on her personality either.
yeah, I mean they don't showcase her that much, so
Oh, but no, I think she's more on the dumb side though, compared to like.
yeah, but just slightly smarter.
Yeah, I mean, for a pilot episode, it's really good at introducing you to various things. Like, first of all, Honoka doesn't wake up early, usually. Like,
Yeah.
her parents comment on, or like her parent and her sister, I think, comment on like, oh, can you believe she's up that early?
Yeah,
Um, but then there's the
I
part
mean,
where it's like, she starts explaining her plan to her friends,
yeah,
and then like the black haired girl is like, hey, you want us to become idols,
yeah.
and then she's like, whoa, are you psychic? I don't know. That really that
I
really
mean, I
made me
like the
laugh.
part where it's like just switching back and forth from like the student council,
Oh
who's
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of like the same, like they don't say what they're doing, but it's they're thinking of the same thing.
Yeah, no, it's really solid. I mean, like, no, they're both earnestly trying to save their school. That part was
Yeah.
really well done.
Mm.
Um, oh yeah. So they, so there's the part where like Honoka goes to the rival school,
Yeah.
looks at the idols of that school,
Yeah.
and obviously those idols are going to be the antagonists. They're gonna be
No, it's they're not gonna be antagonists. They're just gonna be like rivals. It's
rivals. Yeah, sure.
yeah.
But so like she stares at it for a while, and then she stumbles backwards, like in pain almost. And
Yeah.
then she says, "I got an idea."
Again.
Yeah. Obviously, having ideas is very painful to that character.
Yes. I mean, what was your expectations for this show?
I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
Yeah, same here, but like,
It's all right. Like it's competent. It's
yeah,
definitely like I don't know.
there's like small parts where you can like nitpick, but I think the overall like pacing's really good, right? It doesn't like okay, like they introduced like the concept that the school is shutting down like real fucking quick,
I mean,
almost like too quick, right?
I
The
don't
first
know.
sequence.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I liked
Yeah,
how it was.
Love Life is like yeah, we know you know what you want to see like just girls dancing, so let's get this like really quick. Like we know it's a dumb premise,
I mean,
right?
I don't know. They do play up the premise a lot.
Yeah, but it's not like if you watch like other shows, they like really grinding in. It's like yeah, we get the point. Can we just see like more cool shit? But I think Love Live gets it, and it's for that I think I have to commend it, right?
Yeah, except I mean, I guess the criticism I have is like the dance sequences really isn't what I'm for, right? Like I'm there
Yeah,
for. I'm there for the fucking lore, you know.
yeah.
I wanna, I don't know, man.
You have the exact opposite.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm getting into this for like the right reasons exactly. Um, I don't know.
Like
Do you like seeing like fucking minors dancing or whatever?
minors, I don't think they're minors. I think you say high schoolers, not minors.
I'm just trying to accuse you of something. There's something that they do that really bothers me. In one of the scenes, the characters have nails.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
they
Like
have nail.
like their fingers aren't detailed enough for me to be able to see the nails, and that way they look really nasty.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's your
yeah. You know, I
that's
don't want these anime characters to have nails. They,
that's like fucking women watching porn level type of thing. They're not looking at the sex; they're just looking at the furniture
I don't
around.
know. Nothing was going on in the plot. You know. I don't know. I'm gonna be really nitpicky, right? We gotta
Yeah.
stretch this out to 10 minutes so that we can put mid-roll ads. I don't know.
Mid-roll, we're gonna put mid-roll as to our shitty podcast
Yes, every 10 seconds.
every 10 seconds.
Yeah. Um.
And,
Let's see.
like, what would you rate it out of like 10?
I've only seen one other anime, dude. Well, we could talk about like rating systems all day, but like they're all kind of bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't feel like rating it, especially since we've seen the first episode.
Rating? Yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, it's not gonna get like better, and if it gets better, it's just like you're more attached to the show, right?
Yeah. Okay, so no, one of the things that you said is like that it like tries to skip through all the bullshit so that we can like start
Yeah,
seeing the characters dance or whatever.
yeah,
But it does spend a lot of time like I mean there is the part where she goes onto the roof all sad, right?
uh-huh.
And then hears someone playing the piano.
Yeah,
And then she goes up to the person playing the piano and collapses. And then she invites her
yeah,
to become an idol.
Yeah.
And then what the person answers is, I don't even know you.
Yes.
I mean, they could have like done like, oh wow, it's a great idea. It'll save our school. They could have just had all the characters agree about
No,
everything.
that I mean that would be interesting though.
I mean, like they're at least like they're not taking us for idiots. We're not complete morons.
It's I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we are watching Love Live.
We're like that's what you're impressed about, like having some kind of character depth.
I mean, the characters could be completely shallow. Like you told me that like this is just a vehicle for the animators to draw girls dancing.
Like using 3D models isn't like slacking off. It's just like looks shitty.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, oh, wait, what's your point?
My point is they're putting a lot of effort into the plot compared to what you've told me where they could have been putting absolutely zero effort into the plot. But they could have started the idol group in this episode. Right? Like if you really want to skip the bullshit, they start the idol group in this episode and that's it.
Wait, you're saying it could have been faster?
Yes.
I was thinking it could have been more slower. It was like
I'm commending the people who worked on it for not making it faster. Right?
Okay. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
I guess it could have been a lot slower though. Yeah.
No, it
would have been
like for me, if it was like any slower, it would have. I would have like actually just wanted to kill myself for watching it, but it's not. It's like actually well paced.
Yeah, I mean I don't again have a good standard for telling that sort of stuff, but yeah, it seems relatively well paced.
Yeah. I mean, if it's well paced, then we can, watch it through.
Yeah.
Without any pain.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't hurt to watch. I mean, yeah. It's
that's our title. It's Love Life episode 1. It's painless.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it sure isn't. No, I mean I could get into it. Like
yeah.
I don't think I could get into it enough to learn the characters' names. But right? Like
yeah. I mean, I can list off like a couple of my complaints.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like the last sequence, right? Where they just started dancing.
I didn't get that.
It makes less sense when like the previous sequence, like the black-haired girls start saying like, "Oh, idols take effort. You don't like fucking just do it. You have to put in like effort and shit." And he's just doing fucking effortlessly.
No, you're right.
It's like perfectly coordinated. I thought that was like the one like really like the only fault. Not the only fault, but like the biggest fault, which isn't like that big of a criticism, considering the fact Love Life is that's the whole point. But still, it's kind of weird compared to like how well the rest of the part was executed.
No, you see, my interpretation of that is that none of that dance sequence actually happened, right?
Yeah, but
like it was all just like not a dream exactly, but like a fictional.
Yeah, I think,
but I think it's just the outro, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that. No, they have multiple outros because they have multiple songs.
I couldn't tell what the intro was.
Yeah, they didn't have an intro.
Well, because there was that first dancing part.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was also a different intro.
Yeah. They have no. Mel says it has like different outros for like. It's like 7 outros. So.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
What's another like minor complaint? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like weird character motivations. Yeah, I mean, there isn't really much to talk about, like, other than it was really well paced and, there's just minor, nitpicky parts.
Do- Does she actually just burst into song and just start dancing? Like that's the really weird part.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't, like, say it's, like, representational, like, it's what in their heads. Like, it all happened in their heads. Because it's three of them having a really coordinated dance sequence.
Yeah. No, I like the part where like, um, she started like she was like practicing her dance moves.
Yeah.
Without any like song going. Like she was
Hmm.
doing choreography without like dance.
Yeah.
She was doing her
See,
spin move. Um. Oh yeah, there's a question I wanted to ask you. Is like, apparently the school won an abacus competition at some point.
abacus?
Yeah, it was one of those like weird throwaway lines where they were complaining about how little achievements the school
Yeah.
had.
Wait, what's an abacus?
It's an ancient calculator
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
with the
Wait, that's
sliding
how you
tubes.
say it in English?
How do you say it in Japanese?
They said it in the show, not abacus.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess you're right.
Yeah, yeah, that's like an actual thing. Like, if you look at like the Japanese newspapers, like here, you'll see like different like ranks for the abacus thing.
All right.
It's not too weird. It,
I mean, abacus competitions. It's just, I don't know. Okay, I'll buy it.
it's,
Yeah.
I mean,
How do you
have
win?
you ever seen that
Yeah. No, I mean,
abacus?
I think so. I don't know. I've definitely seen pictures.
Like, I have an abacus, but it's hidden away somewhere.
But how do you win at abacus?
You just calculate the fastest using the abacus.
And it's like things that you can't do in your head.
Well, it's faster to like. I mean, it's easier to have like something like placeholder numbers, right? Yeah, like half of it's doing it in your head, that, and like the abacus is like supposed to help you like do it.
Right.
It gets like really culturally specific.
Hmm.
It's like fucking horseshoes. I think. Like it makes fucking no sense for other people. Like you throw like horseshoes and try to get it close to a peg. Do you have anything better to do, right? But it's just what people did back in the day when they're bored.
I mean, I guess.
that, that's what annoys you, the fucking abacus part.
I don't know,
Okay.
man. That's not a common thing from that I know about. So, you know, the show
Yeah,
does have some good jokes where, but it's mostly just jokes making fun of the characters.
yeah,
Where I remember the time when like they were trying to come up with like good things to say about their school.
yeah. It's just like, yeah, we failed the fucking robot.
I mean, yeah, that part was funny, but like
Yeah,
the part where they said, "Oh yeah, well our school has a deep history," and it's like,
they just
oh,
kept saying that.
and it also has a very long history. And then then they asked the other character like, "Hey, well, what's good about his school?" It's like, "Oh, well, that has a very profound history or whatever."
Yeah. I mean, I guess that connects to the part where like the main girl is looking at her like mom's photo album, I guess, but
I mean, yeah, it sure has the deep history like for them. I don't know. Well, why would anyone else care about your freaking history?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it makes more sense if you say it like that.
I mean, yeah, I'm okay with no one else caring about this school.
Mm.
Let me go through my other things that I wrote down. I guess. There's a part where it spins on Honoka's face and it makes me dizzy. Um, it's just such a ridiculous show. Like, uh, the whole thing is just, I don't know. This is. Do you think the
Would
next?
you watch the next episode?
Yeah, we should probably watch that at some point
Yeah.
to figure out whether it gets better or if it gets worse.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
my school shut down, right?
yeah.
Imagine if I had seen this. before the school like went away. You know.
Would it be more emotionally impacted? Would you start a Christian Idol group?
You know, maybe I would have.
No, they wanted to shut down the school. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, but if the school had like a stupid ass idol group,
Yeah.
um, then
Is it just like a weird fantasy for you when after seeing this?
oh man, we should do a idol group.
No. No. What do we even like call ourselves?
I don't know, like anime sandwich.
Is this anime sandwich?
Sure, I don't know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now I remember my other complaint. My other complaint is that, like, you see the fucking rival school, right? And everyone's like, yeah, let's. But they look like so generic. Like nothing separates them from like anything I can think of. Right? I mean, there's just white.
I don't know. I don't know enough about idol groups to say anything about that. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can say like this is like Love Life is the show where they're like trying to figure out like the whole thing, because like anime for little girls, and like they were like actually putting in effort to like separate the characters, like or separate each group, so it's not like just like a bunch of pretty girls. Like I think you should like see like when they start like different idol groups start showing up, like thinking of like how are they gonna differentiate one idol group from another.
My prediction is that there will only be 2 idol groups that actually matter. Whatever the main characters one is,
Yeah.
and A-Rise.
A-Rise?
That's the name of their. I wrote it down. That's why I remember. So there's only gonna be 2 because they're not gonna put the time out to like design other idol groups. I could be wrong, but that's my prediction.
Yes.
Do you think they're gonna do a sabotage subplot? I guess we could predict what happens next. I could see a sabotage subplot happening. Right?
Well, that's way down the line.
Oh yeah, well, much later, of course. But like, the some members of like A-Risers, like some fans of the other school, they're gonna like try to screw them over or whatever. I don't know. Gonna pull a big prank and like get all their clothes wet, and then they're gonna run out on stage with like
wet clothes.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like, wow, they're so brave or whatever for going on stage anyway. I don't know. I don't know what plot does. I don't even watch anime. I'm going. This is what would happen in Hannah Montana. I'm just using the concepts of plots that I already know.
Mm.
Like, what bad things could happen to these main characters? They're gonna have trouble getting famous, sure.
Yeah.
But what else? Oh, is the real life gonna conflict with their school life?
No, they're gonna perfectly balance that shit somehow.
Like, eventually, yeah, but like,
are
they gonna struggle with it at the beginning?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like, it's gonna be like in one episode, and not gonna be like that significant. The rest, I mean, they're probably gonna have some like graduation shenanigans because like I'm pretty sure the school council, like the 2, are like seniors, or right? And they have to like graduate or something. That's probably gonna happen like down the line. Like obviously that's not even like a question.
Yeah. So what specifically?
What do you mean? What specifically?
No, like what did you just say? I'm sorry.
No, okay. Like it's gonna be like graduation.
Yeah.
And like all the seniors had to do like their fucking senior entrance exams shit for college.
Yeah.
I mean that's just gonna be in the plot.
Oh, and then like is the group gonna stay together or come apart?
Yeah. That's.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty dramatic actually. Yeah. It's like, oh no.
I mean that fucking happens in like every high school. Insert whatever.
Well, no, maybe they're gonna pull a Phineas and Ferb and just go on forever, and they're always the same age. Time doesn't actually pass.
This is gonna be really weird.
They're gonna have like 300 Christmas special episodes,
Yeah.
and then, but time actually hasn't passed because Christmas happens like every other week. I don't know.
Well, what's your prediction for the next episode?
I don't know. Do you think they're going to convince the blonde and the other chick to join the group in that episode? I mean, obviously they're going to be part of the group.
Yeah, I think there are. I mean,
the,
they're like fucking on board on it, and they're doing it only for the sake of the school. So
the next episode just going to be convincing people to like do it?
yeah, it's probably just gonna be convincing people.
So
I mean,
convince the two student board members, and convince the piano player.
I think the piano player is gonna come down in like episode 3. Not
well,
or
no,
4.
They need a piano player. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't know pacing, but
yeah, it's not gonna come down in like the next like episode 2, and like the twin tail girl's not gonna come in for a while.
The one with the fucking weird mask and glasses.
Yeah, we're there at the rival school.
Yeah, she's definitely a main character.
Yeah, she's in the poster.
Fuck, you think I look at posters?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Yeah, no, I've seen her memed around, so
Yeah.
she's probably important.
Yeah, so the only fucking meme is like the shitty Nico Nico Ning thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing people remember about her.
How much time have we spent talking about this? It's 43 fucking minutes. What?
Yeah, we've just been talking.
All right. Well, good luck editing this down.